What's going on, world? It's your boy, Innuendo Amazing. That's Innuendo. If you ain't with it, then we in your window. But if you with it in the innuendo family, we got some Deontay Wilder. Now, a lot of people go in, they try to get the knockout with him. I actually box with Deontay Wilder, and I'm gonna show y'all in these two fights that I have coming up for y'all right now. Deontay Wilder is one of my favorite heavyweights in the game, and we still fighting to this day. To this day. To this day. To this.
Do you believe what we're seeing? Nice straight. This fighter doesn't just want to win by knockout. They want to do it early so they can get out of here.
How you deal with a slugger, you've got to use brain over brawn. Bull in a matador, pop, jab, move. Get them angry.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
The straight right just misses. Good idea, but misses with the left hook. Beautiful counter shot. Well, this won't sit well with their opponent. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it could.
On to the second round. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Don't get caught up on how many times this guy gets hit. He's a slugger, Johnny, and you know he's just waiting for his opportunity to strike back.
They've got to be very wary. If you're in with a slugger, they will fight all night for fun. They'll stay in your face. They are naturally tough and strong and aggressive.
The straight right just misses. And he scores with the counter. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Solid punch. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nice job slipping that left uppercut. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do? On to the third. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Good counter punch. They exchange punches. Hook misses. He threw a punch and just got countered. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy. On to the fourth we go. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Stamina is off the charts. Nice counter. Good counter punching. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Those counter punches have to hurt. And he misses with that straight left. That counter punch caught him clean. Misses with the straight left. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different. Back into the fray here in round 5. After that last round, something has got to change.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
There's a counter shot. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Only catching air with that hook. A perfect counter shot. Every time he throws a punch, Deontay Wilder rocked right now. And the bronze bomber goes down. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown. On to the 6th round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. How about that time counter shot? What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
And that jab just missed with the left hand. Good one. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
The straight right just misses. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. That seemed like eternity for them. And there's the bell for round 7. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. He misses with that jab. One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Do you believe what we are seeing? Catch and shoot. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Both men step back for just a moment. You would not want to be hit by this guy, trust me. This round could go either way, 10 seconds to go. That was almost it. And we enter the 8th round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter shot lands. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. You'd like to see more jabs. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
Let me explain to you about a fast fight that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed, they're confident, they know they just have to quick burst, boom! In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed, and that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Nice counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Some might have thought the fight a little bit closer, but the judges are in agreement. A unanimous. Here we go, round 1. Who's going to land the first big shot? To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Defense is not an option for these two. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Nice counter shot. A perfect counter lands. Both of these athletes' gas tanks are going to be tested. Endurance will be the key on an afternoon like this one.
This is taking boxing back to its roots. Outside, where you've got the crowd there, you can hear everything. You've got the breeze of the wind. You've got the heat of the sun. You know when you're doing this? Your feet are on fire, Tim. They're on fire in the ring.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Good defense blocking that right uppercut. How about that time counter shot? Both men step back for just a moment. It's all offense all the time. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Well, this is the time that the train... Here we go for round 2. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your...
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Oh, my, the big fella just got rocked. Larry Holmes is going down, and he's got to get up. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Well done with that counter shot. Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen, now it's down for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, like freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
This fighter doesn't just want to win by knockout. They want to do it early so they can get out of here.
Speed generates power. Timing is everything. If you've got speed, you can pop, knock anybody out. You've just got to hit them in the right spot.
Nice counter. You'd like to see more jabs. It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. You got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be. We just saw.
You're being put down.
There's the bell to start round 3. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That counter punch caught him clean. They exchanged punches. The straight right just misses. He threw a punch and just got countered. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
The straight right just misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Catch and shoot. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. Hold that thought. Whoa, Larry Holmes on the back foot. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt. And there's the bell to start round 4. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you can't think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Both men step back for just a moment. Missing with that right hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Wilder in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
I seriously hope that
every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
So that's what I'm saying.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That punch is beginning to take its toll. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
You'd like to see more jabs. It's bombs away. And that left hook doesn't find its target. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard. Let's start the sixth. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. When you get hit with a body shot like this, there's nothing you can do. Watch it again in slow motion.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
He's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clear.
He caught him with that body shot, and it froze him in his tracks. Look at this again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Knockout victory. That is, Todd, did you...